So we were just on the meat of the matter, what you're looking for. You had 10 to 15 year kind of time range. Is that about right?
Yeah, anything close to.
Yeah. I say 10 to 15 because that's what I got. I got 10.6 or 15.6. Was there any kind of specific monthly amount that you were looking for, or?
Are you looking at the Genworth at the 10.6?
I have a Genworth 10.6, which is, I'm just refreshing my page. I sold a piece of that Genworth earlier today. I just want to make sure I had the right. There was one that was on hold. Yeah, there's a Genworth 10.6, but that's a little more money than you said. You were looking at 60 to 80,000. That one's at 114. The Prudential right before it, that's 10 years, or the Prudential afterwards at 15.6. The 10-year one gets you 1,000 a month. Oh, doesn't start for a little while though. That doesn't start until January of 27. Do you need it to start right away?
Let's see. It depends on how much the buy-in is. I'm not seeing the one that you're showing or talking about.
Let me see here. What would be? So there's some sorting and filtering you can do on this inventory page. There's a little arrows up at the top. They can sort by term, and they can. There's also a Pacific Life 9-year case that might be a good fit. My goodness, you know what I need to do? I think I need to put a few options together for you and send them to you rather than looking at what we have. I do a lot of splitting of cases. So in other words, that like that Genworth that's 115,000 paying 1163 a month. If you said I want 60,000 of that, that's a little more than 50% of it. So it would get you about $600 a month off of that case. I can split it now in half if that's of interest to you.
Okay. Come up with something like that, or
Yeah, I'd like to do that. You said you were in the range of 60 to 80,000 investments. So you're going to be between, let's $500 a month and maybe as high as 1,000 a month, depending on which case we pick and when it starts. But I can definitely put a few ideas together and send them to you for consideration. And then we'd have something better to talk about. Right now, I'm looking at them and I'm saying, all right, I could do this and I could do that. And it gets confusing when I go back and forth, tell you what I can. Just want to know, tell me the bottom line.
yeah, well, you didn't know what I wanted.
I think that would be perfect. Let me go ahead and just put a couple of ideas together for you until you do this one or this one or this one. How would this
Very
be
good.
cash dollars or would this be an IRA?
It would be cash. I'm retired. What would the IRA be doing?
Well, you were buying it. It was just was wondering if you're buying it with qualified money or non-qualified money.
Oh, it would be after tax money. What's that mean? Is that non-qualified or qualified?
That's non-qualified. Qualified would mean an IRA, 401k, any kind of pre-tax kind of account that you might have. Did you already do something with your IRA dollars?
Yeah, I bought a lifetime payment, which when I was 26, I was told if I would put such and such away, I would be a millionaire because that was when the .com was going good. And so by the time I retire, I have 114,000. Quite a bit different. Anyway, I just put that into a lifetime payment so I didn't get tempted to spend it.
That makes good sense. So that gets you 500 bucks or so a month, 400 some.
Yeah, 523.
Okay, how's my math? Pretty good. It's important to not be able to outlive something. So having some lifetime income, you made a good call with that. Yeah, having income you can't outlive is good. I'll do well, but it comes to an end. It's a period certain. So at the end of that, it's used. And so you did a good thing by getting that lifetime income taken care of first. Hopefully none of us outlive Social Security, but you never know.
Yeah, really.
Well, let me put a couple ideas together for you, Terry, and I'm going to email it to you. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to put some stuff together here and send it to you, and I'll give you a call to follow it up. But I've got to do a little bit of back end work on our database to make that happen.
Okay, hopefully it's not too much work.
Well, it's no big deal. It's what we do all the time. Glad to know. Yeah, look for this in just a minute for me, okay? It'll take me about a half hour.
All right, thank you.
You bet. We'll talk to you in a bit.